Hello and welcome to the Whatever podcast on the Project X channel. I'm your host for today, Jeds, and as always, I'm joined by four illustrious boys. We have Jack, we have Michael, we have Tony, and we have Ross.
Hell.
Hello.
Hola.
Hello, how are you boys?
I am swell. How are you?
I'm actually feeling fucking great.
That's great. That's great.
Sweet.
Glad to hear.
That is so good to
You
hear.
enjoying the weather.
It's a good change.
The weather has been a good change. I've had a
But-
great time.
A bit of positive light in life. Weather's changing.
Just our place.
Right,
Everybody
because-
loves talking about the weather.
I
It's
know,
been sunny.
We're already at that point where
To change it to for the weather, boys. What is a beverage of tonight? I feel like we're gonna make this a regular occurrence.
Probably the same
at
beverage
start.
I drink every night.
Jameson?
Bags. Sponsor
Bro.
me, please.
yeah. I'm on a couple.
That's a sponsorship that needs to
I'll-
happen. Like.
Do you have a beverage at hand, Michael?
I have Coca-Cola Zero because I don't drink. So
Like it, I like it, Jack.
I'm on some type of cider and Dead Man's Finger Rim mango flavored. This is
Mm.
my
Pushing dead
summer.
man's finger.
This is my summer
Lovely.
drink. I think
Oh, what?
The
You
bottle
think?
looks nice.
my summer drink. I think it tastes
Ross
amazing.
Jameson? Just Jameson? Or
Well, I'm mixing it with cola, but you know,
nice. And
I'll
Tony,
take an occasional swig of the bottle.
are you on the Jack Daniels or are you on the lonely train to bed at 11 p.m?
I mean, it's funny you think you'll stay up as late as 11.
Gone. I'm in the same boat as Michael. I mean, I drank it tonight, so I'm taking.
I was gonna say you cannot say you're in the same boat as Michael. 'Cause I saw you take a swig like.
I don't
15 minutes
usually
ago.
drink. That's what I meant. I don't usually drink. Used to be, but no, it's not so much.
Ever since he saw God.
Would you like
Yeah.
to see? Would you like to share the experience, your story of why you don't drink anymore? Kidding, by the way.
It's actually
Let's
today
get
with
deep on the
a
podcast.
Project X member.
We need this for
that,
clickbait.
Isn't it Wales tonight? It was Grant's birthday or GB's
Oh.
birthday.
Oh, I remember this. Let's
Starting-
not talk
starting to come
about it
back
because
to
I
you.
want.
Oh no, let's definitely talk about it because I've not heard this.
There's a
Yeah.
photo.
You were there.
Aye,
Was it?
aye,
Were you not
believe it,
there?
aye.
I don't know.
Was that it?
Maybe I just don't remember it.
Michael, you no. In
Very
fact, you spoke more
possible.
definitely. There. Michael, it was the night that you gave me the Pokemon card. Remember when Mike McDonald was in their Pokemon?
Oh yeah,
Happy
I
Meals.
remember that. I remember that.
Yeah,
Mate,
I
Mate, I wonder-
still have no idea.
I wonder how much that's worth now.
Ross, I feel
I
like
still have it. I said that. Like, I said the wardrobe like right across from me.
we
get
were
it back.
definitely spooning
Give me it back.
me and Ross.
Is it PSA 10?
Nah, for that night.
Nah,
Yeah,
definitely no.
tell-
I was on the
tell-
floor multiple times. So
Yeah, tell us what happened to you on that night, Tony.
Well, it was it's just one of those nights that you just end up drinking in and somebody puts in your hand. Ken?
What, including piss?
Pills.
No.
Let's
Well,
not
I mean,
talk
you
about
did say that.
let's
But,
not talk
no,
about piss. Eh,
Michael,
'cause
it's
that
actually
gets
your
it.
fucking fault, actually, 'cause you actually brought me there Jaeger bombs at one point that night. And I was like, oh, no, I can't do it. And you're like, no, come on, I'm buying it for you. You need to do it. So I had to do it. I had to drink
Who
Jaeger
was
bomb.
that? Was that me?
Aye.
That's always me.
But yeah, no,
It's always
Michael
fucking
would just
right.
go away to the bar and buy drinks for like the whole table.
Yep.
And then like
Can confirm.
nobody would drink them because they're already too drunk, and then it would just end up being me and Michael just doing like everybody else's Jaeger bombs.
Mate, St. Patrick's Day, 19
Probably
years
can't
old.
mind it.
Mate, that's the most fucked I've ever been in my
Actually,
life.
I seen
Does
the
anybody
photos
have-
of St. Patrick's Day yesterday, or whenever it was, from that time, and there's photos of me going into my house, at, I don't know, like 3 in the morning with a big stupid Guinness hat on, waking up the whole
Nah.
house. Waking up the whole
You
house.
still
I
got that?
walk. I was somewhere. I walk into my
Oh,
mom's
I
room and
remember
I'm
how we
like,
got
I'm
that.
like that at 3 in the morning, and she takes a picture of me, and it's.
It's amazing.
I'll put it in the video. Here it is. But
Ha,
Hey.
that looks amazing.
yeah,
Oh,
it's so
I
funny.
Look
love
how young
that
What a
Jack
great
looks there.
picture.
Look how young he looks there.
I know.
Look how fucking old he
So-
is in comparison now.
He's a boomer.
Um,
He's a-
You
no.
fucking old cunt.
Jack, it's alright. Put a young photo of me in, and we can see the fucking. The
Nah, you're not
difference,
going in. I don't want you in. You starting the intro of talking about drink. I feel like when we're in real life, that's how we should do it as well. Where we'll just have our drinks in front of us and it'll be like, oh, what drink are you drinking
We're
tonight?
drinking today.
And we keep.
What if we have to drive to set, Jack? You know, it's not really gonna work.
I'll be
That's a very good point.
stumbling to and from set,
Jack,
and then
it's
come
fine,
the
Jack
next
will
day
cover-
rough picking up my kit. Well, it depends on
yeah.
where it is.
Right. Hell yeah.
His bedroom from that porno he was shooting.
Yeah,
Nice.
Ew.
that comes
I
up
have a
next week
plan.
on the YouTube channel.
Aye, me and Jack have got a porno. It's up to
Yeah,
our OnlyFans.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
yeah,
It's up
I
to
do-
everyone.
it's really good.
I do have a plan for our first real life podcast for what our drinks.
But it's
should
weird
be.
that you mentioned that after we talk about a porno.
Yeah.
Well, Jeff, what you were going to say?
mean,
I'm
it's
not an
all-
idea for
it's
a
all
first
like-
porno.
Man, I feel like we could make some banging content on OnlyFans.
But aye.
Such as?
Just sucking dicks.
Listen,
just
we'll make a Patreon, right?
Jack's Python.
Just
Just-
sucking dicks, collecting checks.
exactly.
We'll make a Patreon, right? And whoever subscribes at the £100 tier gets Tony's authentic Jack Daniels bottle from videos.
Or no, Tony will suck your dick
He'll
in one
sign
of
it.
our OnlyFans videos.
Will not.
For the low price of £100.
Yeah,
Care why if I went all blue, sir?
because you're
That's not the right
It's-
way to say.
it's because you've gone beyond blue balls and you're entirely blue body and excitement for this £100 Patreon tier.
Sorry, this is just totally came into my mind when you were talking about blue balls and that, right? I was at a quiz
Okay.
before doing this podcast, right? And there was a question, and it was like, who directed Titanic, Avatar, and the Terminator? It's obviously James Cameron, right? I had no idea that this blue balls Avatar writing cunt also wrote the Terminator.
Yeah.
Since when?
James
Yeah.
Cameron.
Like that blew my fucking marbles. I was like,
No,
what the
it's
fuck?
in-
Probably the same.
Probably since the early 90s when he wrote it, I'd say.
I could not believe that. I had no idea he was. I thought it was Stevie S. Yeah,
Nah, he
Michael.
didn't. Why would it be
You're right
Stevie
there.
S?
because he
He was
wrote
in
like
other
every
stuff.
other movie that's popular in the 90s.
Yeah, but he was busy writing those movies.
This is the really. I don't know if you could even include this in the podcast. I mean, not because it's inappropriate, but just because I don't know if it's like a podcast that's like good for the topic for the. Sorry, a
Just
topic that's good
just
for the
get on.
podcast. Right, okay, all right. I'm buying a game, right, and we're going to do a video on it.
Right,
Alright.
okay, what's the game?
What's the game?
It's the card game Brutal.
Oh, that,
I'm in.
you put that in the chat.
Oh,
earlier, didn't you?
right,
Aye.
yeah, I saw that.
I've been thinking about ways recently to adapt it into video format, even if it's like from home.
Aye.
So
I mean, I think it's definitely one that'd be better to save until we're in the sim room.
see, I
think it'll
agree.
work better that way.
I do actually agree in a sense, but I feel like it could be done over video if it comes. But I feel like it could be not majorly close, but it could be close-ish that we could all manage to do it in person.
About May time, eh? So it's not.
It's only going to be another like couple months, and you got to think we got.
Yeah.
So that's not.
But
long.
we'll just
Anyway,
disappear into months. it'll be fine.
I've ordered it. I ordered it last night because I mean I just wanted it for personal use, to be honest. But I feel like it'd be quite a good video idea as well, actually.
For the ones
Yeah,
that
I mean,
came
I've
in the
wanted to do,
pictures, it
like,
looked alright.
Lots
like,
of board games and card games and stuff.
You have a good
So we
bunch.
can-
You have a good bunch for like before lockdown and that as well.
Yeah, I would love to do
I've
poker
got
night
just-
like videos and stuff. I think that'd be really
oh,
fun.
Definitely.
Yeah, that could work. We could do loads of stuff. D&D.
Just dress up.
Although
and
that would be
Get our
hard.
critical roll on.
Oh,
That would
aye,
be
that
hard
that
to
would be a
do.
long edit, like.
Maybe put it in
I mean,
it would
the,
be a
the
lot
way
of
honestly
buying.
work better is like live streams.
Yeah,
Yeah, but then
it's probably shit.
to be,
I'd love to join your D&D sessions because I do not know diddly squat with D&D, but I would love to be.
well,
participant.
neither did we. But I can't wait. I've
we
got
still don't.
yeah, exactly. I can't wait.
It's a learning
Apparently-
process.
apparently, you know that. So for the podcast, I have ordered on Kickstarter a game that's it's like a tabletop RPG like D&D, but it's for the based on the Netflix show Altered Carbon, which is like a sci-fi show, and it's finally been
Hmm.
shipped. I ordered it like a year ago, and then obviously COVID
Oh,
and
you'll get
everything
your little
happened.
pink backpack and everything. won't you?
Yeah, it
'Cause you
comes
got
with.
the
I go,
thingy
yeah,
edition.
I go like it cost me 250 quid, but it comes with like figure. It comes with like wee figures and like books and the mats and dice and
Uh,
everything
I've
that you need.
heard of that Altered Carbon before. Is that got that Joel?
Joel
What's his
Kinnaman.
name? Joel Kinnaman. That's his name. Aye.
Yes, I'm
Aye.
pretty sure I've mentioned it before on the podcast or
Mhm.
I think it was maybe the
Yeah,
film
I don't know if it
club.
was on the podcast, but you've mentioned it. I think in
Mm.
at least a couple of videos, and then
I'm pretty sure
you
he's a
mentioned
House
it
of
like
Cards.
religiously before that.
Mate, honestly, see, this first season of that show is incredible, and then season 2 is just garbage.
I've never
It's-
seen it. I've never seen it.
It's season 1. It's so good. It's like it's like a dark dystopian future where like everyone has like a chip in their neck, so you live forever, and like your brain's uploaded to the chip, and then the rich people can buy themselves clones and stuff, but poor people can't get new bodies, so the rich people just become immortal, and they like basically become like it's super dark and they're like all violent. It's good.
There's
like
this
Excellent. It's got
there's
great
this really
action.
good scene in the first season. I think it is. It's like see the detective lassie.
Cortez, I believe.
Aye. See when her gran comes back in like that the I guess the biker guy, if you want to describe him that way.
Aye.
It's
Aye.
like-
Basically,
where
so
she's like,
so
I'll let you
basically, there's a guy gets arrested, and he's like his stack is what the chip's called gets taken out his sleeve. So the police detective, her gran, whose body is dead, she takes her stack and puts it in this drug dealer's body and takes her home for like Halloween, basically, to the family, and everybody's like, "What the fuck is going on?" This big biker guy walks in, and he's like acting like Granny. They're all fucking. It's quite funny, and it's a very.
It's fucking
weird. They also have like
strangely wholesome moment.
yeah, and then I'm pretty sure. And then there's also a bit where they get like the guy gets like put into virtual and just gets interrogated over and over again, and they're like, so basically the main character gets put into like a virtual reality, but because obviously his brain's on a chip, it'd be like putting your brain directly into the computer, if that makes like they can directly interface. So it's like he's really being tortured, and they do it over and over again to try and then he eventually he's the hero of the show. I feel like it's not much to say, much of a spoiler to say. He escapes. Oh,
Spoilers.
he's the hero.
You've
Who
ruined
would
the
have
whole
thought?
show.
Who'd have
Nah,
thunk
I'm
it?
not watching it anymore. No, it sounds good. That
But
sounds
it's so
pretty good.
it's
Actually,
so fucking good.
I might check that out.
And then
We'll definitely
season
need to play that game. Maybe even make a video on it. But I'll need to watch the
Hell
show
yeah.
first.
Yeah.
and then season 2 they brought in Anthony Mackie, who was just I just knew as soon as they cast him it was going to be ass because
No seen season 2.
he's just not the like I like him as Falcon, but he's not good in much else.
Right, I
He's-
know the show now.
He's good in Hurt Locker.
Do
was
you,
that, Jack?
do you like
Never
him
seen
as
that.
Falcon? I'm like,
I like him as Falcon. I also like him in like when you see him in interviews and stuff.
yeah.
But I feel
Just
like
shits
he-
on Tom Holland half the time.
yeah, but I feel like they have like it's like obviously they've got like banter, so they're like
Aye.
back and forward, so it's pretty good.
As Alan
But-
Partridge would say, great banter.
Exactly. But I feel like he's not the best at like serious stuff.
Yeah.
Although he used to be, he was good in 8 Mile, and then he was good in the Hurt Locker, and then when he was in, yeah, he's the like guy that went to the private school. But then it's like once he started making good money, it's like I don't know, he's not as good anymore in more serious stuff.
See the entire time
If
you were
you get
talking
me.
about that, Michael.
Yeah,
And the entire time you've done that, I broke my keyboard, not my keyboard, my mouse, and I spilled drink
You
everywhere.
broke your mouse.
Nice.
Mate,
The kind of this part, the roller.
oh,
That's a funky
Uh,
looking
does
Is
it
mouse.
that even a mouse, man?
Yeah,
What is that? That
No,
looks
it's
like
it's
the
one of
wire.
those like wrist support fucking Anthony.
that looks like it would break your wrist.
It's like
Mate, that looks
This
like
is,
a
this
butt
is what a
plug.
proper mouse looks like, boys.
Exactly.
it's like an actual similar shape, but this is for like wrist support because your wrist. It's like, okay, I mean, it's like when you're doing admin shit. Anyway, the roller fucking broke.
That reminds
I've
me
been using
once-
this like religiously for the past like month and a half, and it's never broke once. And it's when the podcast once, and it fucking breaks.
stand
We're
by.
bad luck.
Get wrecked.
That's like that reminds me, have you any of yous ever broke controllers or anything while playing
Yes.
games?
Oh yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Because I basically did what you've done there, Jamie, when me and Ross used to play
Oh
Counter
my
Strike.
god, yes.
We used to play
Do this.
Counter Strike religiously. And I got like I would get pissed and I would smash my fucking mouse off my desk. So I would just pick up and bang bang. And one day I slammed it down and it just the like roller just pung out and I heard it like bouncing across the room. I was like, what the fuck? And then I lifted it up and all bits, loads of bits just
Oh my
started
God.
falling outside it, and I was
my
like, oh no.
Was it
Amazing.
shrapnel and that?
Aye, and I was like, well, what the fuck? So I just drove to Curry's and got the exact same mouse again.
Nice.
Well, that goes into a
Yeah.
good point. What games make you rage quit enough to break an item?
There,
All of the
Oh.
games.
I have a game that made me break a PS2 controller back in the day.
Yeah.
Uh,
Do tell.
I'm quite a big Dragon Ball fan, and back in the PS2 days, I used to play Dragon Ball Z Budokai Tenkaichi 2, quite a
Damn.
mouthful.
Is
And
there an English title?
that is the English title.
Oh damn.
Anyway, Dragon Ball Z Budokai Tenkaichi 2, and I got to there was it followed basically the basic saga of Dragon Ball, and I got towards the end, and you have a boss fight against Majin Buu. You're playing as Goku, and I could not beat Majin Buu. In fact, no, it was Kid Buu. Sorry, people aren't going to understand this shit. Anyway, I was against Kid Buu, basically the final boss of the game, right? And it was fucking solid. And I tried maybe like 40 to 50 times to the point where I just fucking got my like PS2 controller. It was the wall directly to my left at the minute. I fucking like I just slammed it like right against the wall. The analog sticks fucking caved in, like broke the controller like sharks. I'm so fucking pissed off because I couldn't beat it. I had to go buy my PS2 controller.
Did any of yous ever have one of the Mad Catz PS2 controllers
Yes.
from Argos?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
I know the one.
Oh
I
yeah.
know the one.
Ross only worked with the legit hardware. The professional gamer.
Yeah.
I've got a rock candy Xbox controller sitting in one of those drawers over
Oh,
there.
God.
Damn.
And
Yeah,
Crash
you disgust
Bandicoot, but Crash Bandicoot done it for me. Like when it got remastered as an adult, I
Yes.
smashed my Xbox controller to playing it.
Sorry, I have a wee bit of context in that situation as well. Jack bought the Insane trilogy, the one Crash Bandicoot 1, 2, and
Yes.
3, and
Yeah.
it got so fucked off playing Crash Bandicoot 1 that he never went to the next.
Yeah.
Nice.
I
You know, I think
remember
the
it
problem-
so well as a kid, and I loved it. But see, as an adult, because I'm
It's
me-
really
Oh,
I got
it's
to
so
admit, though,
hard.
the thing is they made the remake so much easier because I've got Crash 1 on the PS1, and it's so fucking solid
It
compared
is,
to like the
yeah.
Xbox One edition. It's
know what
mental
made
how
me
much
get
difficult,
so
more
angry, but
difficult it is.
Jamie, me
But-
and you are similar people where we have to collect everything. We can't finish a level until it's
Oh,
100%.
100%. I need like that's what pissed me off as well.
Fucking we look goblins.
Yeah, that's what we are in D&D.
That's the thing
Jamie.
about-
Goblins.
That's why I get pissed off at like Crash, the new Crash 4. It's like because if you want to complete the game, you need to replay the levels to get everything because there's like certain abilities and stuff like that, and like certain paths you need to take in order to get it, and like to get 100%. It's like it
Yeah.
fucking triggers me because I want to get to the end,
Yeah.
But you have to go back.
but I have to go back and like replay fucking levels. Oh, and you
It's
don't know
like,
what levels it is. I like playing it with a guide and stuff. So
It's like the Lego games where you have to go back later and free play with the
Yeah.
characters you've unlocked to get
See,
stuff.
That's so.
I'm
Oh,
actually-
those used
I'm
to
like that.
infuriate me, like the Lego games. They fucking see when there was something to build to get through a door, and like like you couldn't find it anywhere. That used to, or you had to break something, and then it would crumble into fucking bits to build. Used to drive me fucking nuts.
I just think the
love
new
the
ones.
Lego games.
I was actually, funnily enough,
The new
I was
games,
playing
a decade ago.
Lego Star Wars Complete Saga earlier today, and it's like the most basic of Lego games compared to like these days. Because I've also got the newest Lego Star Wars, when they brought out the Force Awakens. It's like completely different to like the original
Oh man, yeah,
like saga.
yeah.
Like it's so much more advanced
Aye.
for a
It's
Lego
much
game.
more- But do you think games nowadays are easier than they used to be?
Yes.
Yeah,
Like just
yeah.
but like how
Mhm.
much
And,
more?
and unless it's like one of the sort of like Dark Souls s games where its
Aye,
gimmick
but-
is to be hard.
But is that because we're
Like
older?
games are way easier than they used to be.
Is that because we're
I
older
feel-
and wiser, or is it
Nah.
genuinely?
no, I feel
Nah.
like it's
Well, if you're
just-
older and wiser, then it'd be easier.
No, but it's
Yeah,
easier
but it's
now.
like
100% not that. No, like
Nah.
if you play like a new game that's
Mhm.
meant to be like sort of medium difficulty, you'd probably find it quite easy. But I bet you if you go back and play like
Oh,
the
yeah.
equivalent
I'll
game
give you that.
on like a PS2 or a PS1
Mhm.
from like the early 90s or like the 2000s or whatever, it's going to be fucking solid.
But they made it harder for.
Yeah.
Because there's no checkpoints for a start. Like,
Yeah, it was
harder
checkpoints
for
just
a
weren't a
reason.
hanging out games.
It was harder for a
Yeah.
reason. It took longer to make games. It probably grasped you in
The,
more.
the controller coordination probably wasn't the same as when
Aye.
it is new as well. That's probably why Crash in the PS1 is fucking solid as in comparison. to-
That's exactly it. Actually,
I
'cause
don't think it's
I
got
was-
anything to do with the technology.
I think that they specifically try and make games easy to make you want to play them more so that you can
Yeah.
Mm.
Yeah, that's
Spend more
I mean,
money
yeah,
on
that's
them.
what I mean,
There's
yeah.
Yeah,
there's
they're
definitely
made for
that.
like the majority, and they're made
Yeah.
for casual players.
It's
Aye,
like
it's-
look at the new COD with the matchmaking system, how it like
Mm.
like with Warzone and stuff, how it like puts you up against basically like it puts you up against progressively better people until you like win a game, and then it seems to like put you up against like better people, if that makes sense, and then it puts you less.
Mm.
But there's a
skilled
lot more
players
algorithm
until you
now
win
with
games.
games
Yeah.
in general.
There's
Yeah.
like a skill-based matchmaking system to like keep people in the sweet spot where they're like, if everybody wins a game every now and again, then it's like good. Whereas like when PUBG first came out, I feel like you would, and like even when Fortnite first came out, you were like fucking sweating your out to try and get a win because they never had that system. It was just
My
100
God,
random people.
Fortnite.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Never
But it's
did.
war-
You would like spend the first like half of the game just killing people that didn't even know what the build menu was
Yeah.
in Fortnite, and then you get to that like those last couple circles, and everybody's just building like 20-story towers in half a second.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's like, yeah, you would kill like all the noobs early, and you'd be like, yeah, I'm so good at this game, and then you would get to the end, and it would just basically you would go, oh, I see someone. You would fire one shot, and then a fortress would appear, and then a million rockets would just come towards you from it, and then you would die because
Aye.
one of them would be on one of the rockets with 3 shotguns, just bam, 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 and you're dead. And that's the Fortnite experience.
I played Fortnite once, and it was with Jack and a friend of the channel. And do you remember it?
Yeah, yeah.
And I
know where
ran
it's going.
from like the direct left of the map to the direct right of the map. Like I went in a straight line up the map. It was my first ever game of Fortnite.
I think what?
I came fucking second
Oh, wait a second. No,
because it came into because they died. And it came into me because I sprinted like the length of the fucking map
I thought you
from
won.
one side to the.
I thought you won.
I win.
I thought our
fucking
team
second.
won.
I got into me this one dude, and I may have came second or first in my first game of Fortnite.
I
And that's
swear
my-
it was
that's my
first
gamer-
because I
It's
just
my gamer
remember.
achievement of life. And like since that night, I don't think I've actually touched Fortnite since that one night that I played it before it became like massive
Yeah.
on the internet. So basically, I'm calling myself a
Yeah.
hipster, and Fortnite is trash.
Just to think, if you just played more, you could be competing in like $20 million tournaments right now.
Could you imagine? Kid, like coming first or second of your first ever game of
So,
Fortnite.
so
Like,
Jeds, what's your strategy?
Oh.
I go from one end to the map to straight line
I
to
run
the other.
from one end. You know the thing is that strategy carried to Warzone.
Mate, you're pretty much Jerry from Rick and Morty. I just kept crawling and it kept working.
Oh my god, that makes me kind of upset because
I've
honestly,
fucking said that before. I have
You're
fucking
honestly,
said
Jerry.
Michael, I'm actually really annoyed because that's this first or second time I've been compared to Jerry for Rick and Morty. That is
It's quite
legit like
accurate though.
You're
it's like the
Jerry.
fifth time I've been referred to as him.
Mate, just gotta stop acting like a Jerry then.
What Rick and Morty characters? And I would say I'm Meeseeks or Morty.
You're like me, Seeks, because you're like, look at me.
Yeah, that's why I said me. Was it? Oh,
You
Except he
attention
never does
seeker.
anything you want him to do.
yeah. I'm
Yeah.
Mr.
I think
Meeseeks.
he's like Bud Pepper.
He's got the annoying qualities of a Meeseeks and none of the useful ones.
Cheers, Ross.
You're welcome.
I would say that me and Ross are like, well, I don't mean to.
Bird
We're like
person.
Rick. We're like
You're like
Rick, but
bird
not
person.
fucking. Oh,
Bird
I was gonna say like
We're
Rick
like Rick,
without
but
the
not
intelligence. Yeah, without the
Yeah.
super intelligence. We're just
super cynical.
assholes.
You're like Michael. You're like bird person. You're the most like monotone I've ever met in my life.
Man, I'll take it. Thank you.
Who's Tony then?
But then at the
means a
same
lot.
time, as that the bird person's a fucking G. So like, that's a good comparison.
So I'm bird person. Wubble wubble dub dub. I'm in great pain.
He doesn't say that.
He translates it.
Oh no, you're right enough.
God, are you
You're
not
more
up
than
to
me.
date on the Rick and Morty lore?
I've
Jeez.
actually not seen the latest, the more later episodes because
It's good.
they stopped at the latest season for a while because they done like 4 episodes and then stopped and then released like 6 more.
It's
Like
their
year and a
new
bit
way
later.
of trying to make it a yearly thing instead of every 3 years. So they're taking
Yeah.
more time. Like they're just
Aye,
giving half
it's
episodes so they can
kind of weird.
animate.
'Cause the last episode I remember watching is the one where the dragons.
Mhm.
Yeah,
Were they dragons?
You were
Yeah.
saying the dragons.
Fucking
The
so
dragons
Jesus.
episode
Oh,
was
Jesus.
fucking amazing.
I've
See,
not
to
seen
be
an
honest,
episode, but that was banging.
Very good.
I need to catch up actually.
That's good.
the first half of
I'm a
that
fake
season
fan.
was
Have a
as
Rick and
good
Morty
as the
calendar.
second
Like,
half. The second half of that season was so
you
much
went into
better.
heaven there, so.
That season
What you
was
said?
really good. Like the season before it was it was good, but it wasn't perfect. It was okay. It
I
was
didn't
alright.
really like season 3 to be honest.
But the newer
The
the
season
newer
three was kinda
season was really
hit or
good. It
miss.
was alright. It was pretty good.
The season
I like the newer season. The new season was
started off with a.
Yeah.
Is that the season where there was the whole episode with Rick in his toilet?
Aye.
Yeah, and he's just
Mate,
being
that episode
asshole.
is honest. That episode like fucking hits. By the way,
See at the end when he's just sitting in the toilet and then there's a big fucking hologram in it. He's like, "Well done, king shit. You're the king of
King
shit."
of shit, yeah. Just roasting himself.
I don't know what it is, man, but there's something about the episode that just fucking. Oh man, that hits you. It's
Oh,
I
like,
just love Justin Roiland's humor.
Yeah,
Yeah,
he's.
yeah,
oh, he's so fucking good.
It's like Community. Have any of you ever seen that?
Aye,
Mhm.
I've binged
Yes.
that.
He
I
wrote
fucking-
that. It's
That's right. Yeah.
so good. Apart from
Yeah.
season 4, the Gaslight Year, where he got fired
That was
and then
with
they
I
brought
was
him
gonna
back.
say he got let go that, and it was someone else that directed it.
Yeah, that.
I've,
And they just
I've
referred
actually
to it as
got
the Gaslight.
I've got a game that we need to play once we can get out of lockdown. It's a VR game. I mean, he's made quite a few games as Justin Roiland, but there's one in particular that is, you might have seen it on YouTube, but like they updated it like a year ago or something to add like more. It's called VR Accounting.
Oh
It's
yeah.
got
yeah,
like
yeah.
updated to VR Accounting Plus, and it is
my
the
God.
funniest shit ever.
Jamie needs to play it. Like
It's-
this is a
it's so
solo
good.
Jamie gaming video.
Is it?
Well, I mean, you
That's
can all
like my
play it,
job.
and I would just like crop your footage together, like when you're on the same
Accounting's my
levels or whatever.
jam.
You should do that.
Is it actually like an accounting game? Mate.
What else would they call it?
That's-
VR
It's
accounting?
like-
Oh my god, listen.
I
because
dread to do that.
fucking I'm game to make it a solo video, game to make it a team video. Let's fucking do it. Let's do
I
it.
think we should just watch
Tasha.
Jamie do it and have our like
commentary.
perspective.
Yeah, we
Yeah.
all just
one the accountant.
sit and stare at him. Every time we fuck something up, well, yeah, here's what we do. Right, we all sit and watch him, and every time he messes something up, he plays like that surgery simulator game in VR. And whenever he makes a mistake, we all have cattle prods and we just zap him.
We just real life operation.
Yeah.
Take it one step forward. Go jackass on it. Get fucking cattle Brandon. Get fucking
Oh, fuck.
Or just
get one of
Wait,
those.
so you want to be
Iron Fist.
branded every time you make a
Fucking-
mistake?
Listen, if we're gonna make a
TV.
fucking, we'll make it fucking brutal.
man, that would get a hell of amount of views. We'll just get a car battery. Sit you in it.
Yeah,
just
would
sit you in a
Why
You
the
know,
car.
fuck
hook
are
your
you
nipples
signing
up to a
up
car
for?
battery.
We'll just put you in the bath, and as
I'm
soon
saying,
as you make
guys-
a mistake, we'll put a toaster
chuck
in
a
it, and that'll be
toaster
a
in it,
done.
yeah.
Yeah.
I've had but a fair. I've never played surgeons, but I've played a fair share of fucking terrible games that I feel like I'd actually be decent.
Well, you've heard it
Oh,
live.
mate,
Let's put it to the test.
Hell yeah. Nah, but
Hey, let's
I-
go.
another
We're
idea
playing-
is we could do like an Olympics where we get a load of like kids board
Paid
games like
Olympics.
Operation.
No.
Hell yeah. Where we get like
Aye,
games
like a
like
gauntlet.
Operation and
Aye.
stuff, and we just compete in those. But whenever you lose, you have to take like a shot, and you just get progressively more drunk. And and just as the video goes on, it's just quick shots. It's like Jenga, Operation, fucking
Got to admit,
Snap,
I feel like there needs,
stuff like that.
I feel like we need to kind of incorporate some more gaming videos to this channel. Actually,
I feel like
It's
we've done
not-
loads of gaming.
We've got
I mean,
loads.
maybe
Get
not
that.
recently.
we've
but
streamed
what is-
Warzone like twice.
Yeah, well, we've not streamed
Yeah,
much.
there's
We've
other
quite a few
things.
gaming
To be fair, we
videos.
do need to stream more. To be honest, actually,
Speaking of streaming things, Outriders. It's a game that's coming out soon.
ooh,
Mate,
Me
me
and
and
Michael
Ross have
might
been-
stream that.
I've pre-ordered it. Me and Ross have been playing the demo.
I'll
It's
try
muy
the
bien.
demo and I'll get back
Nice.
to you.
that's a Square. That's that Square Enix game, isn't it?
See,
Aye.
It's coming to Game Pass for free.
yeah, if you've got an
Just throw
Xbox,
that out there.
cross-platform
have-
play.
I do have Game Pass.
Download the demo now. Play with us. Although there's only 3 players in a party, so someone will be left.
Well,
yeah,
when-
that is a bit of a
tags it.
downside to the game. But
Thanks it.
I was gonna.
Oh, see you later, Jack. You're
Right,
we'll,
fired.
we'll have to. We'll,
Keep
uh,
ahead
we'll,
then, though.
we'll hold trials, mate. We'll hold trials.
Yeah, exactly.
Speaking
the
of
best
trials,
team,
we should play trials. by
I
the
was
way.
just about to say, don't say trials. I hate that game so
Oh,
much.
man, I love trials.
Doritos
Crash
Crash
Yeah,
Party.
of
Party.
course you love it, you big
Oh
sweat.
yeah, with Doritos Crash Party. Doritos Crash Party is crap.
Oh my god.
What
Ross-
game?
Yeah.
Doritos
Crash.
Crash
Doritos
Party.
Crash Course. Aye.
Oh,
Oh, it's
that's
Crash
right.
Course. Aye, that's what it is. I was gonna say, did it Crash Party? I was like, what the fuck is this?
Ross,
Mate,
you're
mate.
so,
You know,
Ross,
It's
you're
really
so
fucking
sweaty.
weird
Oh.
you mentioned it. Actually, I legit
Jamie.
have Trials Rising installing on my Xbox like right this fucking minute.
Well,
Jeds,
mate,
Jeds,
pause
you're
that and get
forgetting the major
Outriders
one.
downloaded.
You know what?
Mate,
I will because
Trials Rising wasn't that great.
The Impossible Game.
Oh
Oh,
no, it
was
was
that what it was
Fusion that was
called?
garbage. I take
the
it back.
Impossible Game's good.
Fusion.
Trials,
Is that the
Trials
Square
Fusion
game?
is good. I like Trials Fusion. I've got installed. I'm pretty sure.
No, Fusion was
Wait.
pretty bad.
Ross, I'd never been so
Wait,
angry
find
playing
out.
trials with someone when it's with you. I get so
Why?
angry because I
used to
think I'm
play Trials with
doing
you.
well and you finish. You're first. And I'm like, how have you
The
done
game's
that?
easy, mate. What do you expect?
But you're
Mate,
so
how do
sweaty
you-
at it.
How do you think-
OHD is the
That's
vibe,
just-
though.
Just learn to bunny hop, mate. It's not hard.
Mate, that's just Ross in every single game.
Yeah.
Like, how do you think I feel playing any game with him? So you think you're having a good game in like CS and you open the scoreboard and he's
You know
like
what?
got 27 kills in round
Ross.
4. You're like, what the? This isn't even possible.
Ross, you're a gamer.
I am
Yeah.
a gamer.
Right. Let's have a
Capital
segment,
G.
right? Let's have the gaming corner
Right.
segment in this wee podcast here,
dear.
right? I'd like you to rate the games that I currently have installed or installing Xbox.
Okay.
Can I go
What,
P
what,
first?
what am I rating them on? Just on
Uh,
how good they are.
your opinion.
Alright,
So I
so
go. Right, I'm really sorry. I got so professional. Can I go P first? I'm tired and I'm
Ah.
with a bunch of seal.
Nah, you didn't pee in the game.
No.
Corner.
I need to
Exactly.
pee. I'm
Nah.
gonna die. I need to piss. So I'm gonna go piss.
Well, then you're out of the
So-
gaming corner. It's me and Rossi's segment now.
Oh, I've lost the game. The thing is, you fought with the game first. You lost the game. Jez has left the building.
All right,
Jamie,
Jack.
back in
What
a minute.
Jack, what games do you have downloaded on your PC? And
Yeah, we'll do
Ross
Jack's
and-
games instead.
And then we'll just ignore Jamie when he
I
comes back.
have
We'll have a warm up round.
more not
Exactly.
round because there's not much going on. Minecraft,
Exactly, calm down.
Minecraft Dungeons,
10 out of 10.
all the Minecraft mods.
8 out of 10.
Aye, so Minecraft Dungeons, Civ,
Which Civ?
Sevilla.
Civ.
I know which Civ, but I had to ask anyway.
I can't even remember. No, I'm not even looking at my games. I can't disturb the recording. 5? Is it 5 I've got? 4, 5, 5?
Yeah, it'll be 5.
5.
Oh, maybe
I'll give it an 8.
That could be a bang and go. Civ 5.
Yeah?
Yeah,
We
we should
could
play
get-
Civ for a video.
If we could, but we need to try and get, because we wouldn't be able to get. Although, does Jamie have a computer? Doesn't he have a laptop
Not
or
yet.
Yeah. he's got
something?
a
Oh yeah,
laptop.
not yet. He might be able to run it because it's not very intense. Oh no, it is later on actually. What we're
Yeah.
talking about. Even-
Um,
But early on it's fine, but then later on it just even my computer starts
I've-
to chug along.
I
It's like
have-
the
my favourite GTA downloaded, installed on my PC, GTA 4.
damn.
That's
That's a contra.
nah,
controversial.
come on, that's higher than 6. GTA 4, man. GTA 4 is
Nah,
the
that was-
best.
Nah, mate, if you take Nico Bellic out of that game, or
I
not
will.
Nico Bellic, his cousin,
Roman.
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 Ah,
Well,
cousin!
And
The
that
market for
and,
GTA 4
Here-
is fucking
and that-
trash, by the way.
and,
GTA
and that
4 's
concludes
amazing.
that concludes this episode's segment
Gaming
of the gaming corner. Thank you, and
I
join
really
us next time.
I want to hear Ross's ratings of my games. Damn it.
Oh man, maybe you should have been
Yeah.
stronger.
Shouldn't have went to pee in the game corner.
Can you not just do
Can
what
you,
most?
can you just get it away?
Can you not
Well,
just do
I'm-
what
I'm
most
not
men would
finished
do
with
and tie your
mine,
penis in
so-
a knot? Like,
There's only 27 games on my Xbox.
Oh, the images.
Hey, what
Well,
else have I
let's
got?
go.
I've
we
also
doing
got
it?
Dead Island, by the
Where do
way.
you hear them?
Dead Island's installed.
Dead Island.
Yeah.
Big game.
Dead game.
oh, got him. Right, Jamie, let's hear yours. Come on.
Right.
let's-
I'm interested to hear everyone's opinions. I think that Michael's going to judge me as a gamer here.
We're all going to
Right.
judge you as a gamer.
You know, and the thing
I'm
is,
getting
right,
my, I'm getting my
I've,
Steam
I've,
library up
I've
right
I currently have my Xbox games sorted A to Z, and the first one's a shiter. So I'm kind of like,
Have
they're
we
going
got
to base
for
me
every
off this
single
game.
game of yours?
He said there was
this
only 27.
Alright, okay.
now. Is it Animal
I can
Planet
run through a
Safari
few of them
Hunt
in
2?
like a certain section. Do you understand when it comes to
Hit us with it, homebrew.
Right, first game, Agents of Mayhem.
Well, I
I
mean,
don't know what that is.
I've never played it, so I really can't.
I would
That
give
is
it
a-
Fucking-
out of
it's-
no
10.
judgment on
cheap
that one.
fucking.
Out of
cop
10, I
out
would
after
give it a
Saints Row.
4.
It's a shite state.
I mean, yeah, I know it was shit, which is why I never played it.
Aye.
But
I have
it would be unfair for me to give it a rating when I've
Right.
never played it.
we have the Batman trilogy of Arkham Knight, Arkham City, and Arkham Asylum.
10 out of 10.
10
10
out
out
of
of
10.
10.
Yes, absolutely.
11
It's a
out
banger.
of 10.
There's
For
it
Arkham
is
City.
it is a banger. I'm all
Arkham-
free installed.
yeah, yeah.
They're fucking good. I think that's a unanimous decision, actually.
Yeah, you
Uh,
can't go wrong.
Burnout Paradise remastered.
Yeah.
7.
Never played that. I played the original Burnout games where you would like just smash into fucking traffic
Oh,
junctions. Those were amazing.
the original Xbox Burnouts were the best.
the
Burnout Revenge.
PS2 as well.
Yes.
That was the shit.
Crash Bandicoot Insane trilogy.
8.
8 out of 10, but because
Yeah, I
I've
think
not
that's
played, I've
fair.
not played the, I've not played the remaster. I remember from the olden days.
Nice. Yeah, fair. I feel this may be a game that only Ross knows. Descenders.
Descenders.
Yeah, I don't know.
Descenders.
That.
Oh, mate. I'll give it a 9. I'll give it a solid 9. I
Descenders.
love a bit of downhill biking, boys.
Oh, okay.
Alright.
It's a downhill,
Right,
downhill
so a
mountain
1
making
for
game.
me.
Mate, not to sound like a hipster, but I got that game when it was an alpha.
Same, same. I
Um,
only own it because it's on Game Pass.
I'd say that about
I
Minecraft.
bought it on
though.
Steam.
I say that about Minecraft and some other really popular games now. Back in the day,
Yeah.
before they
Oh,
even
you're
got
No one
better.
cares what you say, Jack.
Oh,
Honestly, but
Get out here.
I'm getting impressed with how well this has went.
Go build your diamond hole.
One of our viewers is going to go mental at this. EA Sports, which is already trash. Rory McIlroy's PGA Tour.
Oh, 0.
What the fuck?
Is that?
I'll give
Mate.
it a 4 because it's the Rory McIlroy one.
If it's anything like the old Tiger Woods games, 6. But those were only because that Tiger
I
Woods.
just want to clarify
Why
the
do you
4
have
would be
that, Jamie?
higher than the Tiger.
Why
Woods. I
do
just
you
want.
The Tiger Woods ones would be higher. Man
Nah,
survived the car
nah.
crash.
Of
Yeah, he didn't when the games came out.
Of
Yeah,
EA,
that's fine.
EA Sports UFC 2 and I have UFC 4 but on trial because they only give a 10-hour trial on
3.
EA Play.
Yeah, what happened to 3 and 1? You're not commit. You're a fake fan.
They're in my
0
games
out of
library.
10.
They're not
0
installed
out-
because 2 is
0
better
out
than
of
1 and
10.
4 is better than
Zero-
3.
0 out of
My
10.
God.
He's not-
Fake
it's
They're in
fan.
my library. They're in my library but not installed. Fuck off.
Mhm. Sure.
UFC 3 was kind of garbage though.
I've not played any.
Oh,
of them.
UFC 3 is trash. UFC 4, by the way, I'm playing the trial at the minute. I have like 3 hours left of my 10-hour trial. It fucking sucks. It's
I
fucking
think I just don't like it because
trash.
I've never been good at the ground game. I think that's my problem.
I'll
I've
show
learned
you
it.
ground game in a minute.
Play career mode and pro mode, and it's fucking. It's gonna. It's honest. It's easier than previous games, but it's still trash.
I mean, if someone wants to play me on a UFC game and we stay on the feet, I've got you in the bag. But
That's why they introduced
my ground,
rocket
my
mode. And
ground game sucks.
they got fucking Snoop Dogg and Daniel Cormier to do the commentary for the knockout mode.
Oh my
'Cause
god.
Hell
that's
yeah.
literally what it is.
Hell
At least he
yeah.
was in.
Never,
Snoop
man.
Dogg was in UFC 3 anyway. He's a big UFC fan, apparently.
Oh yeah, remember didn't he commentate the Mike Tyson fight and the Logan Paul or no the Jake Paul fight? Not that long ago.
Yes, yes,
Yeah,
he
Jake
did
Paul,
indeed.
Nate
And again,
Yeah.
he was fucking terrible. Like commented.
Yeah, but it was hilarious. Like, he was just like,
Oh, it was
"Ah, that-"
it was like hilarious
They're
content,
fighting.
but like as a commentator, he's fucking trash.
Yeah, but he was talking about Mike Tyson's fight, and he was like, "Oh, it's like these are I've seen these two. They're fighting like my uncles at the barbecue and stuff like that."
Okay, so what you rating the UFC? UFC 2 and
2 and 4. I'll
As-
give them both a solid 6.
4? Both.
Yeah.
Controversial.
Two is like a 7. 4's
Controversial.
Nah.
four is like a 5, maybe.
Nah. I mean, I've never played 4, so I'm just going off what I know from the first 3.
Oh, it's trash. They make it.
So
they tried to
I'll
be
just
like,
give it a 6. I'm just giving it a 6 all round.
EA got a lot of shit because like 3 was realistic as fuck, so they were like, alright. So 4 they made it like they had like background fight and then done like they changed knockout mode to like a Mortal Kombat esque, like a health bar and like a KO like
Hell
announcer.
yeah. Mate, they should have just like they should have went full on Mortal Kombat and just have like Conor McGregor like kicking someone's head off as a finisher move or something.
Oh my god, as well. Actually, I was thinking about that. McGregor's not even in the top 15 fighters in UFC 4, and I find that hilarious, considering that's like their top dog.
Mate, well,
Yeah.
it's because he's shite, mate. I'd smash him.
They
It's
also
because-
did like a
Whoa,
promo
don't
at
say
one
that.
point where it's like
Words.
if
Fighting
you
words for
bought the
Michael.
game within like a certain month, you got like a special Conor McGregor, like old school Conor McGregor like look.
Which was
Oh, they
good.
did. But it's weird as fuck because they have like Tyson Fury, Anthony Joshua, and like since UFC 2, like all of these people I've just named, they've got them as DLC as well, and there's like it's weird as fuck because the Bruce Lee one has been DLC since UFC 2 every single game, but like they have like a £1.50 DLC for each individual weight class for Bruce Lee. Like you
That
need to
sounds
pay,
like
like,
good.
50 for featherweight,
Cash in,
150
mate.
for welterweight, 150 for heavyweight, just to have Bruce Lee. But then they've got like this pack that's like £7 to get fucking Bruce Lee at all weights. They're like, why the fuck would you pay that shit? That's ridiculous.
That
Because
sounds
Bruce
like,
Lee OP.
that sounds like good EA business to me.
He is trash. Anyway,
Like Like, I don't see why you're confused. Like, it's
Well, I'll continue with my games.
Right, quick fire
Here you go.
game round. Quick fire.
yeah. Come on,
Right,
get through them.
Right,
Stop
okay,
talking about them. and
okay, okay. There's not that much left. We've played
Faster.
like half so far. Injustice Gods Among Us.
8,
2.
3.
5.
Quick
I don't know if I
fire,
could ever
Jamie.
feel like. Killer Instinct.
2,
3.
It's just shite tech, to be honest. Lego Star Wars 3.
Ooh.
Nice.
7.
8.
9?
Yeah, I love that game.
Lego Star Wars 3 is trash.
Come on,
Next.
quick fire. Keep going. Jesus.
Lego Star Wars The Complete Saga.
10.
8.
20.
50.
Right, Jack's banned.
Jack's fired again this episode.
Complete
Right,
Saga
next.
means 1 to 6, by the way.
Come on,
Yeah,
keep
we
it.
get
Get,
it.
get your
we
shit.
know, yeah.
Come on.
Okay. Hegel.
What?
Hegel.
10.
0.
7.
Okay.
It was alright.
Saints Row the Third Remastered.
10.
7.
9.
2.
Nice,
What?
nice,
Whoa,
nice.
whoa, stop the
Tony-
quick
Tony's
fire
fired
round.
now.
Two?
Tony's
Stop the
fired
quick
now.
fire round.
No, keep the quick fire
No.
going. We'll just move
Tony
on.
is
Ignore that.
Two
No,
on
no,
It
Saints
doesn't
Row.
matter. Ignore him.
No.
Keep going. Tony's
trash.
Why
Get
did it
out.
Tony's
do?
just not a opinion anymore.
Central 3 is like the best one.
It is the best one.
Best of the
Two
Saint
was-
Rose. It's the
Two
fine
was the
balance between gang shit and alien shit.
What's your favourite Central game?
I said
Saints
2.
Row 2.
2 is
Two.
the best.
Get out!
Who's the best?
Get out!
Absolutely, it's the best.
Saints Row
Tony's
2
opinion
is
is officially banned.
Saints Row
Nah,
3 is when they
that's not it.
actually made it good and it wasn't like just a shit version of
GTA,
GTA.
yeah.
Exactly, Michael.
Central
Exactly.
3 is
That's
so
Michael's
funny.
100% right.
The third one, they were like, well, if we just need to be more GTA, and they were like, well, then aliens and terrorists, let's do
Exactly.
it. Let's go. Bada bing,
Saint
bada
Row,
boom.
Saint Row 4 took it too far.
I like Central
Yeah.
4.
It's good.
Tony, I am so surprised that you don't like Central 3. Like,
Dude,
genuinely.
Same.
why are you bringing this back
Yeah,
to
I didn't
Saints
I
like
Row?
know, we're trying to. I thought we agreed that we were
You're
just
good.
going to move on through his list and ignore Tony from now on.
Alright.
Like
No.
Gee.
I'm just
Yeah,
I'm just
wasn't it?
surprised.
I
It
played
wasn't
Saint Row.
bad, but 2 was just better, like in story, like in my opinion.
Mm.
But-
Nah.
Nah, number
Gameplay
3
what-
had Burt Reynolds in it, man.
So did 4.
Well, I'll give you that. Burt Reynolds, I mean, that was pretty good. But I mean,
Nolan North's a voice in 3 and 4. And I remember that. 'cause
no
it
in
was the
3.
first. I remember,
No in 3.
Ah,
It's
he
in
is.
4. No in
oh,
3.
he's in 3.
Screw
there's
Nolan
zombie
North,
voice
bring
you
back
need.
Peter Dinklage.
Alright, okay.
Let-
Right. I mean,
Nolan North
right.
killed Destiny.
Right, okay, fuck it, right? We'll just go with this. Saints Row is a franchise. We would rate it
10. Nah.
As a franchise.
8.
as a
Oh,
franchise.
8.
Four.
I'd say like, like a 7.
Get Out of Hell ruined it for me. 8.
Get out of hell.
Aye. Nah,
I
7.
would give it
Garbage.
I would give it a 4 because the first two are garbage.
The
third
second
one
one
is
is
really
good.
good.
I really like the second one,
and
but the
the
third
fourth
Saints
one
Row
is
2 is good,
meh.
but like 3 is when it differentiates itself in GTA, and it's like
I'll
its
give you
own.
that, aye. But I'll give you that. But I feel like, I mean, I don't know, maybe my opinion would change after I played the remastered version, but I just felt like it was a lot more clunkier. You know what I mean? But I like there was more like control functionality. I'll give you that. And all in all, it's a better game. But I like the story. of Saints Row
Then
2
what? Wait, it's a better game than what?
What?
What's a better game than what?
Saints Row 3 is a better game than Saints Row 2.
Next game.
Okay.
Moving on.
Okay, we'll move on. Right, we'll move on. Ross, you'll probably be the only one. Skate 1.
9.
3.
Skate 1's a banger. That's like an
Two.
8 for me.
I mean, I've never really played any skate games
No,
apart from the
I'm-
Tony
I'm
Hawk
the
games.
same
It's
as
and
Michael.
probably the Tony Hawk's so good. If we have
I
a
would say a
PlayStation
4
Club,
out of
Tony
5.
Hawk, we get like a 15 out of 10.
4 out of
Still
5,
waiting
I'd
for
say.
Skate 4 though.
Next year.
Big-
Remember that?
Then why I can't go
EA
back to
done
play
a press
Skate 3?
conference.
right?
Why?
Because see, every time I go back on it, like, I mean, you know how, like, the day, like, the ghost situation where it would be, like, somebody
told me
else's
this
high
before.
score. right?
What have you-
I'll go on and I see Ross's one. I see like all the rest of the guys that we used to play with, right? And they're all just there, and it's like those are the fucking days gone by, man. Right? It's just you're fucking 24. you're
That's why I
fucking losing
hate
your hair,
trials.
And it's just
That's why I hate trials, because of Ross's shadow that keeps flying past me.
No. See, the thing is in trials though, you get pissed off at trials because of Ross's score. Tony gets pissed off at skate because of Ross's age.
He's like, yeah, Ross set those scores when he's 14 and Tony can't even come close to them now. He's like, what the
Oh, no,
fuck?
like-
Why? I can't even
S-
be a
Yeah,
teenage
I love the
Ross.
skate games.
Skate
Skate
one's
games
a
are amazing.
skate games are amazing. Skate 2 is a banger, but for some reason, so obviously I said Skate 1 in that last year. Next is Skate 3
I wouldn't
because
even attempt. Like I was fucking shit.
it's only because Skate 2 does backward compatibility, which is
It's a real
fucking
shit. We'll rate Skate
it's-
2 anyway. It's also a 9.
nice.
I've never really played them, so I'm just going to abstain from the vote on these ones.
I take it I just lagged out everything I said there.
I'll be
Yeah.
back.
Plus
No,
what you said about
same.
Central the Third.
Fuck it.
Next.
You know, for the next game,
Next.
Aye.
the next game should be a pretty decent. Sleeping Dogs.
Oh, that's a 10.
Fucking 10.
Oh,
That's a
then I
10.
think I'd give it a 10.
Oh, no,
Absolutely.
that's a
Yeah.
10.
Wouldn't it?
That
I
was
wouldn't give it a
I-
10. but Oh
That's a
shit, I
10.
dropped my Xbox
I
controller.
give it an 8.5.
The driving could be better, but I'll say that the driving could
Oh
be
Oh my
better.
god.
For the time, the
not even
game's
kidding.
fantastic.
I dropped my Xbox controller and my console's now like loading up Sleeping Dogs. Go away. Ah.
It's a great game,
Okay.
and also it has a good soundtrack. It's also got a Queen song in it. It's very good.
Oh yeah, we know that's why you give it a 10.
It's also got a Queen song in it.
Mate, if there were settings to turn that song off, I would.
What, Dragon Attack?
song,
That's
yeah.
a cracking tune.
How are you getting attacked by a Queen
It's
song
like,
getting sold? Yeah, Queen like
No, not at all, man.
You kind of cringe if you were.
for the rest of my games.
Like, hurry up, man. Get
I'm
your-
not the essence.
I don't. Come on, mate.
Go.
You've literally
Yeah.
taken up the whole
Speed
podcast
round.
with this.
Speed round.
Right, but we sleep dogs. What do you rate that?
7.
Go.
8.5.
7. Right, SpongeBob SquarePants.
10.
Fucking
Battle
one.
for
Next.
Bikini Bottom.
10.
10.
11.
Next.
I've not actually played this game yet, but because I've just installed it, it was on Game Pass.
Eight.
Stranger Things 3, the game.
11. I've
Never played it.
0.
Three.
11,
be
is
shy.
that a Stranger Things reference?
Yeah, that was a serious reference. Like the
Star
plot of the
Wars
whole
Jedi
podcast.
Fallen Order.
Meh. 6.
9.
Fucking one.
8.
That,
Yeah, man.
are these legit references for Big Little? So you've played these games?
I've played, yeah, I've played Fallen Order.
It's okay.
I've
It's-
seen
it's
Stranger
alright.
Things.
It's alright.
I give it an 8. Yeah,
Right,
I,
sweet,
genuinely, I
because
give it an 8.
I've played maybe like a quarter of the game, but it's decent so far.
I mean, if
Eh,
you're into like that sort of more difficult Dark Souls-esque type game, then yeah.
It's very Dark Souls-esque. Very well played so far. Right, okay. Next, this is pause the man. Install them. Text you right now. Star Wars Battlefront 2.
8.
3, 2, 1.
I'd say
I'd
maybe
say
a
it-
4.
A genuine
I'd
8.
say
I
like a
enjoyed it.
4 or a 5.
Carry on.
Do you have the $3 to unlock Darth Vader?
Yes. Next.
Microtransactions. That was the kid that kicked off the fucking Belgium being like, fuck your
The most unliked or the most what is it? Yeah, the most downvoted post in Reddit history is a comment where they tried to basically be like, "Oh no, this is fine. Microtransactions are the way." Well, I can't remember the thing, but they
Oh,
were
that-
trying
Who
to
posted
defend
that?
themselves.
EA.
EA
Yeah.
posted a
Oh
comment
my
on a like
god.
thing on the Star Wars Reddit. Like people were
Oh.
chatting shit about the game, and they tried to defend the microtransactions, and it's the
Yeah.
most downvoted thing in Reddit history.
Was that no Battlefront 1 that was like a shit today? Or was it Battlefront 2 but it all kicked off?
It was Battlefront 2 where
Aye,
everything
but
was
all-
locked in
Ah,
boxes.
okay.
All the hate,
okay.
all the hate of
Um,
it, like they did
this thing-
update it, and then all the microtransactions got changed.
I'm pretty
But-
sure the EA have now lost the Star Wars contract.
Yeah,
Really?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's been given to
Yeah.
someone else. I
think
read,
Is it
Square
that?
Enix
read
have
that
a
somewhere.
bit now. I think
Is it due to that or?
just a
Pro-
bit.
well, I think
Because I didn't want to like I don't know much about the situation obviously, but all the Star Wars games are still on EA Play because I've got Game Pass until
Well, aye, because they've not
June.
made. They've still got the contract for like
Those games.
any
For one of
games
the
that are
games.
still in development and all the
Right.
games that are already out. But
Aye.
if the
Okay.
next game, like, so say like there might be another one to come out, but then after that it'll be other companies.
Has anyone state claim to or like trademark or no the trademark, but like the rights to publish any of their games?
Well, I think Disney just license it out, so it's like they just
Yeah.
say you can make.
There is
Right.
a
games
massive
based on
company
it.
that's took it on and doing a game.
I've got a weird feeling. What's the company that's producing the Indiana Jones game that's coming out next year? Is that Bethesda?
I do not know.
I
I've
can't
never
remember.
heard of that.
Let's pray it's not.
Give me a second. I'm actually gonna go because there's an Indiana Jones game coming out next year, and I'm like 99% sure it's Bethesda. That's
I think
coming
it
out.
is Bethesda actually.
Mate,
You know,
Give me a sec.
Here-
I'm not, I think
here-
it is.
hear me out, Ross.
Yes,
Imagine.
I've just googled it. It's Bethesda's coming out with Indiana Jones game. I have a
Oh.
feeling they're by the rights.
I'm sure it was.
Good
I'm remember
Aye.
fucking reading that. Aye.
Zero.
That is gonna be
Nah.
fucking a bit weird.
Yeah,
I might have
I'll
to go
get a
cry
shot.
after this podcast.
I'll get
It's
a
gonna be
try.
Skyrim with the Indiana Jones skin. You just fucking know it.
Is it going to be a
Skyrim
multiplayer
beats
game where you
Skyrim.
can't get in PvP without like agreeing, like a handshake agreement to shoot each other?
Mhm.
But imagine if Bungie got given a contract to make a Destiny like Star Wars game.
Oh,
So
That'd be
like
game.
where the different classes, so you could be
Did you
like,
ever
That would
play
be cool.
Destiny?
did
yeah,
I
Ross, I played
the
quite a bit of Destiny.
I played the
I
first.
said Jamie.
Yeah,
I played the first Destiny before, I'm sure, but I don't think I played the second Destiny.
the Destiny one had like a sweet spot where it was just like the best game I've ever played.
Right, sure.
Then they changed a
give me
bunch of
sec.
stuff, and it wasn't the same. I don't know what it was. It was just it
Give
was
me
perfect for a
one
while.
sec while I check.
This is a very gaming. I love it. Gaming.
Do you know,
podcast.
I actually think I played Destiny 2, no Destiny 1. Just thinking about it.
I played Destiny 1.
That's what I'm kind of. But imagine
Unless
if like
I'm
so you would
tripping
have.
balls and I'm making a different game.
So imagine they could have like the set like so you could obviously have like a Jedi, a bounty hunter, and
A Sith.
a soldier. in
Actually,
each class, and then you could have like good and bad. So
Nah,
basically,
I'd
just
play
like
this.
Old Republic light.
that would be cool.
I think I'm mixing Destiny up with some other game, but I
Mandalorians
don't
as
think I
well.
actually played Destiny.
It was like an MMO light. That's how they described it.
I think I'm thinking of Halo for some reason. I don't think I actually played Destiny after that.
Well, it was also made by Bungie originally. Not
Hmm.
anymore.
3 games left, right? Next one.
Eh.
Ross, you'll be a fan. Travis, no, maybe no, because you said you didn't like it earlier, actually. Travis Fusion.
3.
I mean, it wasn't the best, but it wasn't horrendous.
Ross
I'll
made me
mid
rage quit.
a
3.
6-ish.
I'd say like a 6 or a 7. I preferred it to. Kind of Ryzen, maybe. Travis HD is good. Everyone's
We're
went-
waiting for you.
It went for me.
Yeah, use your
Next.
list.
2 games left, right? The second to last game, The Walking Dead final season 4.
Oh man, it went a bit. Ooh.
And then
Ten.
8.
After
no,
2,
and
it
then
went
6.
with
Yeah,
6. The first 2.
Yeah, I'm gonna say
9.
6.5.
I'm with you. I'm with you guys. On
I've
that.
yet to play the final season, but like the third season, the season before this is kind of fucking dire.
It's a shame because the tail get out.
It's like Game of Thrones.
Yeah.
Everybody,
Everything's
I guarantee everybody's going to rate this a low rate except Michael because he will be a fan. It's Yu-Gi-Oh! Legacy of the Duelist Link's Evolution.
10. Mate, I have that installed on my
8.5.
computer.
1.
It's a
I've got-
10.
I
and a
would-
half.
Legacy of the Duelist.
Yeah, I've got it on Steam. mate.
Oh, see, more and more reason for me to get a PC, boys. Read
What about what about Duel Links?
Duel Links is a concept
Uh,
that's kind of fucking garbage, but
Yeah, I feel like I got into it for a bit, but then after a while, I just got annoyed with the 3 card
It's
setup.
Yeah.
It's just
not
not right.
fun.
It's
Nah.
just sacrilege, honestly. And anyone that plays it should be burned at the stake. I had this idea, Jamie, and I feel like you'd love it.
Me.
Imagine
I'm game.
imagine a VR MMO Yu-Gi-Oh game, right? So you got the VR headset and
I'm
you've got
there.
like you got the
I'm there.
disc, you got the disc thing on your arm, and it's like you're going through like you go through all the different stages and like the
Do you want
show.
me to do like you want me to do like a demo representation for you?
Mate, do you have a Joe disc? Because I'll buy it off
I
you.
don't have a Joe
I've got
disc.
400
There's
Mate,
a
I've
VR
got
headset,
450
he's
quid
gonna
here, and I'll give you it.
He's gonna
I'll give
he's
you-
got his VR headset on. He's gonna be like,
Mate, but how fucking banging would that be? You just got blue eyes right there
it
in
would
front of you.
slap.
I also had the
I
same idea,
feel like-
pretty much.
I
Mate,
feel like
um,
the legacy games, the legacy of the Julius games, didn't really do a lot of the key cards justice. Because they have this like kind of short animation of like, oh look, it's one of like the key signature cards of the game, but it's like they're still kind of trash, to be honest.
yeah. But it's like I feel like they should. I had the same idea for imagine a Pokemon VR game,
Oh,
where it's
wow.
like you basically or like
I
an
like that.
MMO Pokemon VR game.
I like that.
But I
Where you
think
would go
no
through
done a
all the
Pokemon
work.
VR game is kind of mental to me because that seems like such a given. Like
But
that would be such a moneymaker.
But even like an MMO Pokemon
Mm-hmm.
like multiplayer, like a game where it would imagine they had like all the different regions that you went from one to the other.
Aye. That makes so much sense, but for some reason, like that would make the Nintendo
So
like,
much
so much
money.
money. But like for some reason, it's not something they've ever invested in. It's just
No,
gonna
so
be
like Judge Dredd.
It does
And you make
actually
it-
look
I
just
know.
right.
He's just chilling. He's just big chilling with his
I am the law.
with his. You
You
it's
just do
like,
the next podcast wearing like this the whole time.
hell yeah.
I'll
It's
like go. I'll actually go into VR on like, and I'll just watch you on VR and Zoom.
We
Those
should
are
do a
like
pod,
just
Spend the whole
evolution.
podcast. And...
we should do
I'll
a
just
mini
kiss you the whole
podcast where I
time.
go through my entire games library.
Oh no, we
No.
should.
Oh no.
Ross, you're like
My
him,
entire
Cyclops
Fuck
from
what games
X Men.
you've got to-
Dude, see if you include Game
Dude.
Pass, I've legit
See, I'm legally blind.
400 plus fucking games. It's kind of ridiculous.
Oh,
May those be
Shit.
rookie numbers.
Should I go for like an A to Z?
no.
But like, only,
Nah,
like choose
I'm leaving.
choose-
I'm done. Catch you
choose
later.
a
No.
choose a game per letter.
I will leave, Jamie.
We're on a very gamey topic podcast. So my next question is, if you were to pick a franchise / game to live and be in for the rest of your life, what would it be?
Go Simulator.
I can live in some games.
What? Jimmy, you're a fucking psycho.
what did
You would live in Ghost Simulator.
Jimmy, there's something fucking up with you. You're drinking a lot. You want to be in Goat Simulator. What the fuck is wrong?
It must be a goal.
Oh, look at that go.
Oh, I just
What's up
hit
with
my
that?
laptop.
That is a tough
A
question.
game you'd want to be in.
Me.
Cyberpunk 2077.
Ah, that's a good one.
That is actually quite a good shout.
It's
I just love the idea of staying in a world where I'm in constant paranoia of whether or not people might just pop up around me, and then they might like scratch their ear with their own gun.
Yeah.
Mine
I-
does,
I
I
think-
think Creed would be pretty banging.
Well, I mean, it depends, because. It
Yeah,
depends.
like
'cause
it
you're-
depends on are we the protagonist in this scenario, or are we just like a random NPC? In the world?
What, in
Yeah.
Assassin's Creed.
Cause you got to think, are you
Like no, like if we're living in a game for the rest of our lives, like do we live in the game as the protagonist? Or
Yes.
do we
Yeah.
Yeah.
like physically
I would
live in the
say
game
so.
as?
I would
I'll
say
go
so.
just
You,
a
you
character.
can, you can be
Just
any
an NPC.
character in the game of your choice. Like you
Mass
can pick
Effect.
your role.
That's
That would
actually
be
a shout.
fucking banging.
why would you be in Mass Effect?
I mean, I would say
Yes.
Destiny, because
Ah,
you
that's-
would be like you could just explore the whole fucking universe if you wanted, like in Destiny, Ross.
Well, nah, you're limited to certain planets, man.
Well, no, because if you actually lived in the universe,
No,
technically there's
no, but
nothing
you're-
stopping you.
But you're
from
not
going.
living in the universe; you're living in the game.
Yeah, I suppose, but
You
my
have to
thought was that
abide
you
to
would
the
just be.
limits of the game.
Yeah.
Oh well, then I would rather just fucking.
See, I'm
don't
stuck
even know.
between like Spider-Man and Skyrim.
Skyrim would be alright, but or GTA.
GTA is
5.
that's a good one. I like
Oh,
Spider-Man.
yeah,
as
that's why I
well,
would go with
that's a
GTA
good one.
5.
Mm.
Get to go do heists, stuff like that.
Do you feel pain?
I played
Um,
GTA the other day.
Yes.
Is this like just a? Is this a question
if
for
you-
the
if
scenario
you
or just a
die-
general
For,
podcast
yeah, no, for the
question?
scenario. I'm thinking like if
If
we're
you
living
die,
in the game
that's
like
it.
world.
If you die, you're dead.
So like if you die, it's over. I
Yeah.
definitely wouldn't be in
Well,
GTA. Then I
yeah.
die
Yeah.
way too often.
No, how come in wait, whoa, no, because in GTA the paramedics just come along and fucking revive the NPCs.
No, you don't. You
pay-
teleport to
You go to
the
a
hospital.
hospital. It's
Well,
not
no,
actually
but
like
when you kill an NPC in GTA, a random like ambulance shows up and revives them.
Not always. Not always.
Yeah, but normal.
no, if you stand like a fucking psychopath and wait until the
For
fucking
the
ambulance shows
paramedics.
up, like
Yeah.
who
No,
kills
sometimes the
someone and
bodies
then
just disappear.
Well, I kill them and wait to make sure that they can't be brought back by the ambulance that sometimes shows up. Like what?
Fucking sit there in the corner there, man.
Sometimes you're like standing waiting and the police show up and then you kill the police and then the ambulance you're in a massive gunfight with the police and the ambulance just comes barreling into the fucking
Corey,
chaos.
me and you
Just
legit
gets
need to
out
play.
and-
We need to
Boom.
play GTA soon. By the way,
Okay.
I've got it. I was installing my Xbox today because I didn't have it installed because of the
I mean,
PlayStation. But
Me and
yeah,
Ross
yeah.
could join yous, but rude. Whatever.
No.
How? I thought you was on P.
Should.
You have an Xbox, like.
Well, yeah.
I don't.
Aye.
Oh,
Yeah, I've got
sweet.
3 copies of the game. Fam.
Yeah,
Yeah,
like,
you
I've
can-
How
got
you
it
got
about
three?
you.
How
Mate,
you got
why-
3 copies? You got 361 and PC.
360 Xbox One and PC. Yeah.
I mean, I love how Ross is sat in darkness like that
Everything
whole
seems
time.
so bright now.
Yeah.
Everything seems so bright. It's like I've had my eyes closed for the last like 20 minutes.
Just come out of a cave, man.
Thank you and congratulations, everybody. for- Thank you, everybody, for watching the whatever podcast on the Project X channel. We have been the boys, as usual, your usual Project X hosts until Inside Scooper Recon, episode 10. We have a special guest joining us. I'm
Stay
not saying
tuned.
every podcast then is going to be shite, but it pretty much is. See you then. Thanks for
Monica
watching.
Shady's here.
Only because I'm the host. If I was the hosting, this would be 100k
Nah,
views.
you're a
per time.
good host, man.
But-
you're
Oh,
good.
don't be silly, Jimmy.
Don't be so.
Oh, that's great.
Goodbye.
The bumlicks have arrived.
See you later. Bye.
Bye.
See you later, everybody.